My name is Dan Drossman, and the show is Betraying Our Ghosts. I kind of like to explore the visible and invisible in the process itself. It's kind of where unconscious intuition butts heads with conscious intellect. And on the imagery itself, it's where abstraction kind of suggests figuration and kind of hovering between those lines. I'm a process artist where I kind of rely on intuition and feeling rather than kind of having a preconceived idea of what the image looks like. So I usually start with mark making and more feeling the push and pull of the brush or the speed of it and play around with that, and then once images form, I'll kind of derail it and shift it another direction and repeat that over and over until I kind of like what I see. So the title, Betraying Our Ghosts, comes from Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven says we must keep betraying our ghosts. I think sometimes that we have a tendency to look away from painful or negative thoughts. And through the process of making this art and reading, it made more sense to confront and look at those things, even just be aware of them. That's the only way I know that you can actually heal those things. And so I think this show is kind of about that. At the age of 11, I had chronic pain, and nothing really helped. It just kind of moved to a different area or just kind of went back and forth. And through reading, I kind of understood that a physical pain can manifest through emotional repression, which is hard, I think, for a lot of people to grasp. But I guess the first time it kind of really meant something to me was I was in a ton of pain and I was unable to work, and I sat at a coffee shop and did a drawing a day for about a year, and I noticed that was the only time I didn't feel pain, and it kind of went from there. But then understanding it more through different doctors and a different way of thought, I ended up writing and making artwork and kind of addressing the repressed emotions. And at the age of 35, I ended up healing chronic pain, which was basically a miracle to me. So the show is a visual representation of my exploration of chronic pain and the connections between the mind, body, or emotional and physical pain. So I think most of the work can relay either physical pain or emotional pain, and I think they could be seen in both ways, or at least that's what I aim to do. So lately, I've been kind of working with collage work. Previously, I did mostly automatic and gestural work. These collage, I take old photos and sketches, things that had no meaning or even a negative meaning, and implementing them into the current works. And there's something about taking something from your past, either negative or insignificant, and I guess putting it into the present in a more positive way.